3 minutes.
Okay.
Minutes. This is a final round match. It will consist of 2 tiebreak sets with no add scoring, and a 10-point match tiebreak will be played at 1 set all. To the right of the chair, both from Mexico, Hach Verdugo and Luis Patino. And to the left of the chair, from the Ukraine, it's Molchanov, and from Russia, Andrey Rublev. Molchanov and Rublev on the toss, 2-3. Time.
Good evening and welcome to the doubles final of the RBC Tennis Championships of Dallas. Mike Cation joining you doubles before singles here tonight. Hach Verdugo and Luis Patino taking on Denis Molchanov and Andrey Rublev. Hach and Patino, the surprises here this week. Qualifiers, their first ever main draw challenger, and here they are in the final. It's Hach to serve as we're ready for play. Biggest thing for them, they were able to knock off Marty Fish and Mark Knowles in our quarterfinals 3 and 5 and just looked like they were completely prepared for a moment like this. Quick overrule from David up in the chair. Hans Hach trains out of the T-Bar M Racket Club. He is the lefty, 25 years old, originally from Mexico. Game points for the untested challengers. As I saw somebody say on Twitter earlier this week, it just goes to show the depth of the men's game at the doubles level. You'll certainly find some of these guys who are into the 400s, 500s, who can have a couple of good days and compete against just about anybody. I formation from Patino. Get the opening hold. It is great to have you with us here. Doubles final followed by the singles final, the RBC Tennis Championships of Dallas. Of course, Tim Smyczek and Rajiv Ram a little bit later tonight sharing coach, physio, a lot of friends as well. But it's going to be a dogfight out there tonight with 40 additional points on the line, along with about $6,000. We'll have that immediately following this one. Might be a quick exhibition on court. This is the youngster, 17-year-old Andrey Rublev. He serves at love 1. Continues to see drastic improvements in his rankings. He'll be at about 383 when the new rankings are released on Monday after a quarterfinal run here in Dallas. One of the cleanest ball strikers you will see, and obviously still has a lot of room to grow into this body. Touch from Patino. Rublev's doubles ranking 443. The singles ranking coming into the week was at 437. Already has an ATP semifinal to his credit in Moscow, playing there with Evgeny Donskoy. Questioning a line call here on this baseline. You'll hear some whistles from the crowd. Hans Hach is a favorite here just because of the fact he trains out, and we can take a look at the replay there. It looked a little bit out from here as well. That would have been a key moment. Would have brought up some break chances. Return sails. Game point for Andrey Rublev. Molchanov sends that to the roof. 1-game all here in the opener. Molchanov and Rublev have had a pretty easy road. Took on a wild card team in the opening round, 10-7 in a match tiebreak. Love and 3 over Bangora and Darian King, and then 6-1 in yesterday's semifinal over Gonzalez and Walsh, which was more exciting, I think, just because of the fact Dirk Nowitzki showed up for that match. Andrey Rublev posting a photo of that with Nowitzki after the match. Showed off a little bit during the second set. Can't blame him. Patino, 21-year-old from Mazatlan, Mexico. His doubles ranking 458, and he will, of course, after a finals appearance here, the challenger level will be at a career high coming up on Monday. Both these guys just had huge smiles on their faces as they started their warm-up. We're replaying the point. He said out, the linesperson said out but pointed down. Now, Rublev and Molchanov are arguing that the ball was long, which it was, and it should be a second serve. All right, we'll just replay it. Unreturnable, and Luis Patino has game points. And a hold at love. It's 2-1. We're on serve early. You're watching live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now, tennis is sized just right for kids.
Now it's easier than ever to play an hour a day, every day.
Molchanov serves at 1-2. Letting some of the fans sneak in and take their seats. Might take a while for some of the fans to get in here. It's just been a huge crowd the last couple of nights, and they continue to file in. Parking lot was already full about a half an hour ago. What an interesting week it has been for Denis Molchanov. Obviously, the focus of a lot of media attention, and yet here he is in our doubles final. 27-year-old from Kiev. Most accomplished doubles player on court. Career high in the doubles rankings at 85. He has 10 challenger titles to his credit, including one in Italy last November, his last one playing with Ilya Marchenko, countrymate. Hold at love. It's 2 games all. Smichek and Rahm coming up a little bit later tonight. Both of them getting in their warm-up and also getting some stretches with the good doc, Dr. Clark, who worked with both of those players. Split loyalties for a lot of people tonight. Hans Hach has had a great cheering section here all week. During that match with Knowles and Fish, obviously you expect Knowles and Fish to be very popular, but Hach had his little pocket. There was a double fault here, first of the match. But there was a good group of just his friends and training partners at T-Bar M who were sitting about 10 feet to my left, yelling for him the whole time. here in the States. Played at Abilene Christian, All-American, all 4 years. Coached by Walter Garcia. Was as high as 250 in the world as a junior. I said the other day, it's surprising he didn't get more offers or chose not to go to one of the bigger schools. Bit of a miss hit there, but still almost finds its way into the court. We are playing with 6 balls this week as opposed to the usual 4. Has made quite a difference, especially since we're playing with regular duty balls this week instead of extra duty. With the speed on these courts, points just going a lot faster, ball speed much faster as well. Game points here for Hans Hach. An overrule into the corner. It's 3-2. Watching live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit. Earlier this week, the app allows you to connect with a worldwide network of Pro Circuit fans, tournament directors, players, even myself. Love to have you on it with us. Just search for it, Pro Circuit, in the App Store. Another question about a call. This time, actually, both teams are talking to David up in the chair. It's never a good sign. Obviously, the elder statesman on court here, and interesting pairing with Rublev, 10 years his junior. Obviously, Rublev, a world #1 in juniors. Well handled by Hach there. Rublev, of course, playing with Stefan Kozlov last year at Wimbledon. Reached the doubles final. Kozlov and Donaldson, of course, are finalists, are winners last week in Maui. Potential of having yet another teenager win a challenger title here on the USTA Pro Circuit. Second ace for Rublev, game points.
Molchanov, Rublev.
It's 3-all, middle of our first set. I don't know the last time where we had teams win back-to-back events. Obviously, it's on the double side, not necessarily on the single side. We have a quote-unquote older champion in singles. Donaldson last week at 18 years of age, 30-7 tonight. Not seeing that same spark yet from Rublev and Molchanov that we did last night. Maybe the absence of Nowitzki causing some of that. There was a buzz when he arrived last night. That's what Hach and Patino have done all week. They're really not going for too much with their volleys. They're just keeping balls in play and making their opponents beat them. Good court coverage, good hands, but pretty safe with their volleys. You have a team in Molchanov and Rublev who can strike the ball pretty well. They might take a few more chances here tonight. Have not had a chance yet on the night. Opportunity here for Molchanov at 15:30. Indeed. 3 break chances for Molchanov and Rublev. Even the crowd started groaning on that call. Tough for me to see on that far line, but it's an ace for Patino, his first. Fights off the first break chance. Great play from Molchanov, and he gets the break. It's 4-3. First break. Molchanov Rublev here in Dallas.
Like that it's co-ed.
It's co-ed, it's a good time.
Tennis on campus strikes a pretty good balance
between school and athletics.
Students first and then athletes second.
It's the best of both worlds.
Another way to really bond with your team.
Giving back to the community.
Habitat for Humanity.
Project Nepal.
Ronald McDonald House.
We hit with the YMCA juniors.
You'll make the best friends you ever make in your life.
We have a great time.
We do a lot of fun things.
We all hang out outside of playing tennis.
We study together, play tennis together, go to movies together.
We're more like family.
We just have a blast every time we're together.
Occasion with you here again. Our PA announcer had to ask for our fans to take their seats as they continue to file in. Molchanov serves for the break hand. Skids off of the service line. That's been one of the clearest ways to tell if you've hit a line today and throughout the entire week. And these courts are lightning fast. Again, wanting a line call, Hach and Patino. This is the first time I've seen them look flustered. They've had 2 matches here on our stadium court, the quarterfinal and semifinal. Both just look calm, having fun. But maybe the idea of a title getting to them a little bit. Molchanov breezing through this one, gain points. With 4 first serves, things can move pretty quickly. It's 5-3. Molchanov, Rublev, game away from our first set. 2 points away from our first set. As you can tell, there's a little bit of tightness here for Patino and Hach. Needed that perfect serve into the body from Hans Hach to get to 30 all. Serve percentages for the night down under 70% for Hach and Patino. That has been huge for them in that matchup with Knowles and Fish. They were close to 90% throughout the whole match. Game point for Hach and Patino. On the other side, Molchanov and Rublev serving 84% on the night. Have only lost 3 points on serve. That's right off the top of the court. We have a set point. Who's going to take it? It will be Rublev, the 17-year-old on the deuce side. It's 5-4. Rublev trying to close out the first set when we return to Dallas.
Before you saw them at the U.S. Open, you saw them on the USTA Pro Circuit. With more than 80 events across the United States, the USTA Pro Circuit is coming to a location near you. Be sure to also watch live streaming on USTA.com. It's your chance to catch a rising star. Pro tennis that's up close and fun for the whole family. That's the USTA Pro Circuit.
Rublev serves at 5-4. First serves, the name of the game here for this duo, now at 85%. Just missing is Hans Hach. Another first serve. Slams that ball in frustration. They just haven't been able to get anything going here. Rublev 2 points away. Will sail wide. 4 more set points for Rublev and Molchanov. Overhead 6-4, clinical first set from Molchanov and Rublev. Come back for the second, live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit.
USTA tennis on campus.
Without it, I would be the nerd in the library, having no social life. We're a social club with a big tennis problem.
Do it in a heartbeat.
You make a lot of friends.
playing for your team and playing with your friends. I love being a part of the team. You get the fun of playing tennis, but not too much pressure. I think it's an awesome way
to continue to play competitively.
World-class professional tennis is coming back to Memphis, and it's bigger, bolder, and better than ever before. See U.S. Open finalist Kei Nishikori and top American John Isner take center stage against the world's best, live at the Memphis Open. For 1 week only, the hottest ticket in town is at the Racket Club of Memphis. The Memphis Open is back, and better than ever. Visit MemphisOpen.com and get your tickets today.
Tennis, we'd love to have you join us. Have some great interactions throughout the night. Love to know. We are in the midst of a bathroom break. Andrey Rublev has, as you can see, left the court after a 25-minute first set. So we will take this restroom break with him. We should point out the restrooms are actually in a different building across the street. So it's going to be a moment. But Rublev taking the restroom break here at the RBC Tennis Championships of Dallas.
The greatest champions in tennis have made their names at the U.S. Open. Now you can connect your name with this world-class event and become a champion of a great cause by ordering a personalized paver on the Avenue of Aces at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center, home of the U.S. Open. You'll be supporting the work of USTA Serves, which seeks to improve the lives of at-risk youth and people with disabilities through the powerful combination of tennis and education. Be a champion. Order your paver today.
Now, tennis is sized just right for kids.
Now it's easier than ever to play an hour a day, every day.
Tennis can connect our servicemen and women with each other, their families, and their communities. First Lady Michelle Obama and I started joining forces to encourage all Americans to step up and support servicemen and women and military families. Joining forces is proud to have partners like the USTA who honors the courage and sacrifice of our military families. Find out how you can get involved at joiningforces.gov because it's our turn to serve.
Join the United States Tennis Association and make a difference in your life. Play in USTA leagues and tournaments. Get Tennis Magazine and Tennis 1530 digital magazine for a full year and score this official U.S. Open hat. And when you join, you'll also make a difference in the lives of others because your membership helps the USTA give millions to communities across America. Start making a difference today. To join, call 1-888-TRY-USTA. The USTA, making tennis make a difference.
The first day stepping on the court, I couldn't keep up. That motivated me to step up my game. When I reach a goal, I set a new one the next day. And my next goal is to go to college. Mastering the court takes persistence. So does getting into college. I've got what it takes. So do you.
Rejoining you here, and more importantly, Andrey Rublev has rejoined us. And I don't know that I've ever, frankly, seen a restroom break after just 25 minutes, but we'll allow it.
Second set.
Second set. Luis Patino to serve to start. This is not exactly a good start here This is one where they just have to reestablish their identity, just make a lot of balls. It sounds overly simple, I know, but that's what's gotten them to this position. Not going for too much, just getting some good depth. Just like that. Make your opponents beat you from the baseline. Again, the rankings for these two players, 458, 496. First ever challenger main draw for both. Crushed return from Rublev. I know we had a bunch of people watching even last night. It was just to watch Andrey Rublev, how he handles the ball and how he strikes the ball. It's just enjoyable to watch. Just misses long. 15-40. 3 break chances in the opener for Molchanov and Rublev. Double fault from Patino, Molchanov and Rublev set in a break lead here at the RBC Tennis Championships of Dallas. Mike Cation with you, and again we will have our singles final probably about a half an hour, I guess, in between, just because I know they want to do some things on court here, tournament organizers, and then it will be Tim Smyczek and Rajiv Ram, close friends, sharing coaches, trainers, all sorts of different things, and it's going to be a very exciting final. 3 wins for Tim Smyczek in their history, none for Ram. But we'll have that for you after this doubles final. Big trophies here in Texas. I will warn you of that. They're oversized, as is everything here. Rublev serves one love. Molchanov trying to cut off a little bit too much of an angle. That one much better. He does have very good hands, if nothing else. The turn game is not there, has not been there for Hach and Patino throughout into this point. They have won just 4 points on return. Make it 5. This is as close as they've gotten to a break chance throughout the day. It's 30 all, a big point here for Patino. Story of the night. Game point for Andrey Rublev. That was his best return of the night. Gets Rublev moving laterally. And here is the break chance. You can hear this crowd just to my left really trying to do their best to pump up Hans Hach as he takes this break chance on the ad side. We'll have a second serve to look at.
Hey, hey.
Good work from Hach and Patino. Maybe they can build off of that. It's 2 straight ground stroke errors for Rublev on the backhand side. 1-all. Interesting decision to take it at the up man too with that first ball after Rublev just missed a ground stroke and missed a backhand. Maybe he can do some Annie Oakley gun tricks a little bit later too. Much better from Patino, calm through that ball. Unlucky. Rublev technically apologizing. It's a little bit celebratory in his apology. Good look as Patino slams his racket into the net. Always blame the equipment. Just a little bit more break chances. 3 of them here for Molchanov and Rublev as we take a look at it. Definitely a little bit long. Rublev 3 straight misses on the backhand side. Second break point. Molchanov misses the return. Who will take this deciding point? Interesting. It's going to be Rublev on the deuce side. I think to take away that left-handed slice. Single time now. They fight off break chances. 2-1 on serve here in Dallas.
That it's co-ed.
It's co-ed, it's a good time.
Tennis on campus strikes a pretty good balance
between school and athletics.
Students first and then athletes second.
It's the best of both worlds.
Another way to really bond with your team.
Giving back to the community.
Habitat for Humanity.
Project Nepal.
Ronald McDonald House.
We hit with the YMCA juniors.
You'll make the best friends you ever make in your life.
We have a great time.
We do a lot of fun things.
We all hang out outside of playing tennis.
We study together, play tennis together, go to movies together.
We're more like family. We just have a blast every time we're together.
Only had a couple break chances, 3 break points in the first set, only converting 1. We've already had 5 break chances now here in our second. I find myself wondering if that could be a big momentum shift, though. The opportunity that Patino and Hach just had, they fought off those break chances. After getting a break back, can they build something off of that? See if they can continue generating a few more break chances. guys off the street here. Hach had 3 futures titles in 2014. Patino had 3 futures titles in 2014 as we watch this one sail just a little bit long. So 6 futures titles between them last year. They just hadn't ever done it at the challenger level. Ace for Molchanov is his first of the night, 3rd for the team now. Molchanov and Rublev showing a little bit of tightness. Gonna get a good look at this volley, just not quite enough. Second serve for Patino now. How aggressive is he? Rather be lucky than aggressive. 2 more break chances for Hach and Patino. Went big, went long. Who will take this deciding point? It's going to be Patino on the deuce side. Shot just long. It's 2-all. Both teams have now fought off break chances here in our second set. It's a good volley here from Molchanov. Just a laser of a return from Patino. They had not gone for a lob throughout the entire day, so that certainly caught Rublev off guard. 2-all. In the broadcast booth. Yeah, he certainly heard something there, and obviously the light fixture took away his great defensive lob. Overhead, if we were outside, this would have a great effect. Probably lands right on the baseline. That was a great ball, just a little bit unlucky. Continues to stretch out. Yeah, he's in pain. I am Hach and Patino. I am serving T on the deuce side until Rublev proves he can hit that backhand again. Good movement there from Hach. He's taking that ball at an extreme angle, just deadening those hands. Game points for Hach and Patino. So he can hit the backhand return. This is the lob, but it is 3-2 on serve. The RBC Tennis Championships of Dallas.
Before you saw them at the U.S. Open, you saw them on the USTA Pro Circuit. With more than 80 events across the United States, the USTA Pro Circuit is coming to a location near you. Be sure to also watch live streaming on USTA.com. It's your chance to catch a rising star. Pro tennis that's up close and fun for the whole family. That's the USTA Pro Circuit.
Mike Cation with you. Great to have you with us here. It's been a beautiful day in Dallas. Last challenger on the USTA Pro Circuit until April when we head to the clay courts. Those hard true surfaces in Sarasota, Savannah, and Tallahassee. Looking forward to those already. And that's swinging through the southeast. It's a great cover by Patino. We've talked about it throughout the week. I don't know how much scouting our players do, but Molchanov, Rublev, there's so much more film on them than Patino and Hach. Molchanov has been on the challenger level for 10 years. Rublev has played in junior Grand Slams, so you can certainly scout them just a little bit. Simple little hole to 3-all. This is where the break was in the first set.
3-all, second set.
We have a ball change here. Gives us an opportunity to talk about that USTA Pro Circuit app. You can watch all of the live streaming on the new Pro Circuit app, which was just released on Monday. Follow all the live scores at the men's challengers, get the latest draws, as well as interact with your favorite broadcasters, tournament directors, players as well. Check it out, download it, search Pro Circuit in the App Store. Indeed. Straight missed returns from Molchanov and Rublev. Have to make the more untested players play in a situation like this, see how tight they get. Ball just took out our DJ. Creative from Molchanov. It's good stuff. Good movement, great angle. And 30-all. That's a tricky ball. And obviously great movement to finish that off. On a bit of an eye here from Patino. Pair of game points for Hans Hach. For the ball. Again, heavy forehand from Denis Molchanov. Finds the feet. going to take this break point. Looks like this one will be Denis Molchanov on the ad side. Their 5th break point of the 2nd set. I formation from Patino.
Hey, hey.
Just indecisive for that split second. It costs him for 3. Still on serving Dallas.
USTA tennis on campus.
Without it, I would be the nerd in the library, having no social life. We're a social club with a big tennis problem.
Do it in a heartbeat. You make a lot of friends. Playing for your team and playing with your friends. I love being a part of the team. You get the fun of playing tennis, but not too much pressure. I think it's an awesome way
to continue to play competitively.
Great to be with you tonight. Still to come, singles final, Rajiv Ram, Tim Smyczek. Probably about half an hour from the end of this one to the singles final with our presentation, some awards out on court. I was told there would be 10-gallon hats. I have not seen them as of yet. I'll be disappointed without them. They had them last night, or last year, I should say, for the final. Sends that into the crowd. And to be honest, one of my lasting memories of the RBC Tennis Championships of Dallas is seeing Sam Groth and Chris Guccione, Australians, in cowboy hats before the match. Something just didn't fit. Considering Rublev just whiffed, not bad for Molchanov. Perfect return. Molchanov just nods his head right to the ankles. He looks a little bit gassed. Not sure why. Molchanov and Rublev serving a little bit lower percentage here in the 2nd set, just 66% after 84 in the 1st. Obviously, it has made a difference. Hach and Patino up to 70 in the 2nd. Double fault for Molchanov. So first for the team. Another one of these big 30-all moments deep in a set. Molchanov draws another Mucci from Rublev. Game points for Molchanov. Dipper from Hach. Looks like he's going to take this one once again. Hear this crowd, seeing if they can help bring about a break. So this is going to the ad side. Well handled by Rublev. Shows off to his crew in the box. Heck of a celebration for all. I think he's just thrilled that he finally made one. Crunch time now. He does have a good entourage with him. 4 or 5 people. Miss hit return, but it is effective. Molchanov just says, don't worry about it. That's how we just have to get things done here tonight. Again, Molchanov, the only one here with challenger doubles titles, 10 of them to his credit. Could have let that one sail long on the return. Instead, gives Rublev a forehand, and he just crushes it. Love 30. That is just a rocket. That would have done some damage. Doesn't miss that return by much. Over the back shoulder. Pops it right into the middle. Smart decision. Again, 30 all. Spaces, and you can hear this crowd firmly behind Hach and Patino now. Didn't quite commit to that ball, and he said immediately afterwards he needs to pop that down the line. Game point for Patino and Hach. From Molchanov, but a return winner. Who's going to take this deciding point? Another break chance for Molchanov Rublev. It'll be Rublev on the deuce side. Patino keep fighting off great chances deep in the second here in the RBC Tennis Championships of Dallas.
World-class professional tennis is coming back to Memphis, and it's bigger, bolder, and better than ever before. See U.S. Open finalist Kei Nishikori and top American John Isner take center stage against the world's best, live at the Memphis Open. For 1 week only, the hottest ticket in town is at the Racket Club of Memphis. The Memphis Open is back, and better than ever. Visit memphisopen.com and get your tickets today.
Take another look at this break chance. And Rublev just gets into him a little bit fast. That has been one of the biggest storylines of this entire week, the speed of these courts and how quickly a ball gets right into the body. We'll see it tonight. Rajiv Ram using it quite effectively throughout the week. In fact, in his match against Andrey Rublev, he used that almost exclusively. Body serves, body returns. Somebody in the crowd yelled out. I don't think it really distracted from how the point went, but somebody did yell out rather loudly. Oh my, what a get. And Rublev just calmly pops it down the line. Unbelievable get. Just to see him waste it like that. For him to even get that ball with any kind of depth, and it just over Molchanov as well. Game points though. Hold it love for Rublev. 5-all. Hach serves now from our near side. Again, a net court. Patino, I think, trying a mind meld with the net court, seeing if that works. Pops it into the stands. Here we go, 15-30. It's well handled. Hach has shown throughout the week that he just has really good hands and outduels Molchanov there. How many 30-all moments? I think 3 out of the last 4 games. That will sail along. Game points for Hach and Patino. He would really like to just put it away here, though. Do not want to face a break chance. 6-5. We'll see if Molchanov and Rublev can force a tiebreak when we return to Dallas. Deep in this second set now, Molchanov, Rublev, Hach, Patino, our doubles final at the RBC Tennis Championships of Dallas. Lots of tension throughout this second set. It's Molchanov trying to serve us into a tiebreak.
15 left.
Second double fault for Molchanov, who again feels the need to stretch out just a little bit. Again, that ball that he tracked down into our broadcast booth, something just got tweaked. A 20% dropping for serves for Molchanov and Rublev in this second set. Maybe the mind meld did work. Backcourt return winner, that time for Hans Hach. Another 30-all situation here. They were due for one. Moochie, a double moochie. They say though, if there are two moochies. Game point, Dennis Molchanov. Perfect serve. Moochie.
6 games all, second set.
I'll have to start using that. Adding it to the vernacular. Tie break to decide this second set. Good lead. 2-1 now. See, the serve percentage has been a major story here tonight, but both now serving at 71% for the match. Molchanov, Rublev, 9 break chances on the night, 4 for Hach and Patino. Who can find the mini break? Molchanov just missing on the chip return. Rublev was taking that ball. Easy close, 3-2. Feels like it'll be the first mini break that takes us. as we make the turn. Again, coming up probably about half an hour after this one, Smyczek and Rahm. 4th meeting for them professionally. Rublev, Hach, and Patino all going for their first ever challenger titles here today. Molchanov looking for his 11th. One more serve from Mucci. There's the mini break. Hach with Patino as Rublev just a miss on that backhand side. I think he just was a little bit off balance, expecting a little bit bigger ball into him. Perfect. Rublev gets it right back. Well struck. He is going to be so much fun to watch over the next couple of years. Already huge ground strokes. Brain let him down a little bit in that match with Rajiv Ram, but that's something that he can work on over the next couple of years. So many weapons already, 4 all. That's going to sail. 5-4. Who gets the first set point? This is long. Rublev winning the duel with Patino. And letting Patino know as well. Match point for Denis Molchanov and Andrey Rublev, championship point. Challenger title and doubles in straight sets with Denis Molchanov, of all people. 6-4, 7-6 over Hans Hach and Luis Patino. We're going to take a short break and come back for our trophy presentation. You're watching live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll remain seated for the
The greatest champions in tennis have made their names at the U.S. Open. Now you can connect your name with this world-class event and become a champion of a great cause by ordering a personalized paver on the Avenue of Aces at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center, home of the U.S. Open. You'll be supporting the work of USTA Serves, which seeks to improve the lives of at-risk youth and people with disabilities through the powerful combination of tennis and education. Be a champion. Order your paver today.
Now, tennis is sized just right for kids.
Now it's easier than ever to play an hour a day, every day.
Here in Dallas, the RBC Tennis Championships. Sad moments for Hach and Patino as they had an incredible week. Their first ever main draw challenger wins. Denis Molchanov is leaving the court. Andrey Rublev taking selfies with fans, but Molchanov has left. We're about to start the trophy presentation and he's gone. Rublev is gone. Their bags are still out, but both Rublev and Molchanov have now left the court. That is completely bizarre. You can see the trophy at the top of your screen, and as we promised, it is oversized. Patino and Hach are being interviewed on the side. Still no Molchanov, still no Rublev.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
here's our trophy presentation here at the RBC Tennis Championships of Dallas.
I would like to bring out a young lady who has been with us for 17 glorious years so far, Aura Marie Templeton, a tennis diehard. We have a tournament shirt and hat for you, Aura Marie. Wear this proudly. We love having you. You got your chair up there. We got her name on her chair, and she's going to be here every year. Words?
I love this place. I love this game. It's just my life. Thank you for this. Thank you, Darryl.
Thank you, Aura Marie. All right, next I'd like to give the mic over to owner Glenn Agritelli.
Thank you very much. How about that doubles match? Was it a great match, folks? Still a great champion. It's my pleasure now to introduce to you Andy Teller, the Senior Manager at RBC Wealth Management Corporation. And they have been our title sponsor. We're thrilled that they joined us this year. We're looking forward to many more years of a great partnership. Andy, your team has been wonderful to work with, and we couldn't be happier that you guys are involved in tennis and helping keep professional tennis here in Dallas. So thank you very much. You and your team.
First, we've been at this 1 year. Glenn, you and your team have been at this for 17 years. So I think thanks for keeping tennis in Dallas goes to Glenn Agritelli and folks here at PY Rocket Club. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm kind of sad this is almost over. Tonight, boy, what a great match we got to see. Denis and Andrey were a fantastic team, as were runner-ups who had a buzzsaw through the tournament. And I'm no evaluator of talent, but I was sitting next to one last night, and he said about Mr. Rublev that that's somebody we should keep our eye on, as you all can see with your eyes. So, what a great night. We're so thrilled to be a partner with you, and like you said, what a fantastic partnership, and I'm looking forward to many more years ahead.
And just as a small token of appreciation so he remembers the tournament, we're giving Andy a brand new Babolat bag and a brand new Babolat Play racket with all the new technology. So congratulations, Andy.
All right, next I'd like to thank some of the tournament individuals who helped make this such a special event. If I could have the trainer, Jeff Tolmeyer, come out. The chief of officials, Sue Frankie. Jeff, we have a little goodie for you. On on the road, get you something there. Thank you, sir. Appreciate all your hard work. Sue, as always, thank you very much for all you do for us in the tournament. Thank you, ma'am. And last but not least, our tournament supervisor, Keith Crossland. Keith is always fun to shop for because he likes a lot of things that I like. I found him one of these really cool cross pins that he would like to write with on all his tournaments. So you got that, and I got you 6 refills, so you're good to go. Hang on, I got more. I've always wanted to replace his folders, and I think I found a folder that may work for him. I've even written in the tabs for him what he can put there. And then last but not least, we have this beautiful watch from Maserati. Look at that baby. So, Keith, as always, we thank you for all you do for us. We love having you. Thank you for being here. All right, let's get the tennis guys out here. Runner-ups, Luis Patino, Hach Verdugo. Come on up. This is our first ever qualifying team to make it to the championship. So congratulations on a great effort, gentlemen. Great sports. They want to get some photos here. Make sure you guys are facing there. All right, I'll let you gentlemen say a few words if you'd like. Hans?
I just want to say thank you guys for having a tournament. You know, I live here, and it's just a massive tournament that every year I just want to play in it. And this year I made it to the finals, which I never thought I would. It was awesome. Thank you guys for coming out. It was a great crowd, and hopefully I'll see you guys next year.
First of all, I would like to thank Hans for playing with me. And I would like to congratulate Rublev and Molchanov. They played really well this week. And I would like to thank the tournament director and everyone who makes this tournament possible. All the crowd, it was great. And you guys make us feel like home. And for sure we're coming back next year to try to win this time.
On a side note, Luis was kind enough to play in our Susan G. Komen Day, our exhibition. And if you weren't here for that, we got him to wear a woman's pink tank top. He looked very good in it, by the way. And he wanted to keep it for some reason. But he played that exhibition, and then that night he beat Marty Fish and Mark Bowles. So, because of that, right? All right, 2015 doubles champions, Andrey Rublev, and Dennis Molchanov. You each receive a Zodiac watch from Fossil. Yes, sir. Guys, great job. Pictures. Guys, a few words? Okay, he's first.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for coming to watch us. It's really great to play the crowd we had today. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank all organizers and everyone who's making this tournament possible, because it's a great event, I think. Thanks, partner. We played first time with him and we had a perfect result, so thanks for that. I'm just that, and maybe my partner says the words. Thank you.
I would like to thank all the organization, well boys. Thanks for this great tournament. It's my first time I played this tournament, so I really enjoyed it. For sure I will come next time. Thanks for Denise to play with me doubles. Thanks everybody for coming and watch us. It was amazing. Thanks to our opponents for a great match. So thanks everybody. This is a great tournament.
All right, thank you guys. Good luck in the future. You guys follow these guys on all the social media. Let's keep track of these guys. Could do some serious damage in the future. All right, you've got a few minutes to go get your name in those silent auction items before I call out the singles finalists. When I call them out, all bids are closed. Okay?
That's going to do it for our doubles final. Singles final coming up. Rajiv Ram and Tim Smichek. We're talking about 15 minutes live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit.
USTA tennis on campus.
Without it, I would be the nerd in the library, having no social life. We're a social club with a big tennis problem.
Do it in a heartbeat. You make a lot of friends. Playing for your team and playing with your friends. I love being a part of the team. You get the fun of playing tennis, but not too much pressure. I think it's an awesome way
to continue to play competitively.